Salute. Welcome everybody. Appreciate you guys for tuning in once again to another show of the MLB slash NBA script revealed. Once again, shout out to everybody that continues to support us. New month, new wave, but the same continued success. Appreciate all the well wishes, all the positive compliments, all the great feedback that we've been receiving. We're going on about 2 years now of putting out this content. And I definitely want to say there are ups and downs to this process, but definitely appreciate the real ones, the people who uniquely appreciate exactly the material that we provide, the insight, the observations, and just the unique perspective and way we attack these when it comes to sports handicapping, as well as just trying to put yourself in the driver's seat of your own life and wake up from these perpetual lies that are being pushed on us as the American public and throughout the rest of the world. So congratulations on all the people who woke up this year, all the people who woke up this month, everybody who came across the work, not just mine but Zach's, and like I said, continued success, and appreciate everybody once again. So we wanted to make things a little different this week, and salute to everybody. I hope you guys had a safe and positive Memorial weekend. One of these made up holidays, these American celebrations that they put together. But hopefully everybody had a safe weekend, extended weekend, had to spend some time with their family or their loved ones, got away, nice little vacation. But we decided to do things a little differently this week. So what we decided to do, and shout out to everybody that took part in this and decided to join us, everybody that made the trip, met some amazing people, but we definitely wanted to put together a little MLB GEMATRIA challenge. So we decided to take a little trip to one of the neighboring casinos, sports books, whatever you want to call it, and just attack these MLB games and these predetermined outcomes using GEMATRIA, but keep the material off of the internet and see exactly what the success rate would be like when you bring like-minded people together, how we would be able to take advantage of it, and just a little glimpse into what it would actually look like if we built a team and decide to really, attack like Vegas or Atlantic City or one of the other big gambling hubs throughout the world. And salute to everybody, shout out to everybody. It was an amazing success. Definitely met some cool people. Shout out to Eric. Appreciate you for coming out. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Ida. Shout out to Rebecca. Shout out to Jake as well. There was a bunch of people that decided to make the trip, and it was the first one. We never really did anything like that, but they always have these constant challenges going on throughout the world. So I just figured, why not make it a little fun and turn it into a GEMATRIA challenge and see exactly what we could do. So for everybody that follows me on my social networks, you guys were able to, catch a glimpse of exactly what we were doing in the midst of the whole situation. And we had some real positive comments. For anybody that's not aware, just go out, check me out on Instagram, Mr.Futures. And my socials are posted on the Patreon as well. So check it out, and you guys can see exactly the things that we isolated and decided to attack. And there were a bunch of other people that attacked a bunch of other games as well, and they posted it on their social media also. So salute to them. But definitely, it was a unique experience, and it was a very beneficial experience. So just wanted to let you guys know exactly what was going on. And, once again, appreciate to all the people that took the leap of faith and decided to make the trip and, really put a face to the name and, introduce themselves and really go out on a limb, for a stranger or whatever the case may be. So salute to you guys. It was nice meeting the community, some portions of it. But in the future, I will make the trip more public, a couple of days in advance, so a week in advance, so that maybe other people could join us as well. But just getting straight into, obviously the title of the video, pretty much the lock of this week so far. One of the main locks. This was a really, really big game, and everybody pretty much on the trip took advantage of this play, and it was a really, really, really big night. We had the sports book lit, and it was really, really a big celebration. So getting into that, we'll get right into it. Just to quickly go over the game. So the game that we decided to attack was the Chicago Cubs to defeat the San Diego Padres at home. Now, what made this game a little bit more difficult was on the surface. As you guys can see, Chicago was favored. They were favored about -110, -115. So it was a pretty even line. And those are the lines that we like to attack. Great return on investment. We don't post and we don't promote ever -250, -300, -400, -500 money line prices. These are not picks. These are not wins. We're not the community that gives out a play of a specific team that's a -400 money line price and then celebrate that as an actual victory. Those are not things that we promote. That's not a responsible habit, and it will put you in the poorhouse sooner rather than later. So that is not exactly what we do, and a lot of people, rack up wins by promoting and giving out these -600, -700 money line prices. But again, that's not something we do. This was a perfect example of an amazing line, -110, -115. With the Atlantic City or the Vegas juice, as they so to say. And Chicago Cubs, great return on investment, pretty much 1-to-1, a little bit less than 1-to-1. But you always got to pay that juice. That's how the sports book or casino makes their money. But the Chicago Cubs to defeat the San Diego Padres and pick up their 32nd win of the season. So on the surface, there was a concern as far as the San Diego Padres picking up the 35th win against Chicago, because obviously Chicago equals 35, and it's a number that specifically plays with the Chicago teams. But once you dug a little bit deeper and you were able to see, there were a bunch of other things on the board as well. So as you guys can see, San Diego Padres picked up their 23rd loss of the season while keeping the Chicago Cubs on 23 losses for the season. And the Chicago Cubs picked up their 32nd win of the season to become 3-0 versus the Padres this year and sweep the series. Now, as you guys know, sweep equals not just 23, but 32 as well in single reduction. And the Chicago Cubs swept the San Diego Padres to become 32-23, where sweep equals 32-23, and San Diego Padres equals 83, the 23rd prime number. So this was one of the key observations that we pointed out about the possible sweep. And shout out to everybody that jumped on to the Chicago Cubs to sweep this. I believe it was a plus around 350 plus 400 price for the Chicago Cubs to sweep the San Diego Padres at the beginning of the series. But again, the main number that was on the board besides the 32 and the 23 was in fact the 46. So now we focus on the San Diego Padres manager. Now again, I encourage anybody who might feel like this is a coincidence or might feel like these are just random numbers. I implore you to dig a little bit deeper and review previous videos that we post numerous examples pretty consistently on how GEMATRIA is used to determine these sports outcomes well in advance, and showing exactly that these franchises and these sports leagues are in fact scheduling and having these outcomes predetermined through this system of GEMATRIA, which is a numerical code that is directly synchronized with the English alphabet and language. For those of you not familiar, This is a gematria calculator that pretty much attaches a numerical value to letters and or words. And this is the system that we've continued to use and show time and time again countless examples on how it is the most greatest tool pretty much ever given to a sports handicapper, a sports enthusiast, or just somebody who wants to wake up and no longer be a sheep of these sports franchises and these sports leagues. So once again, back to the 46. As you guys can see, the manager of the San Diego Padres picked up his 46th loss of his career. 46 being a key number that attaches to Chicago, where Chicago equals 46, as well as Chicago Cubs equaling 46 in full reduction. The purest cipher where Chicago and Chicago Cubs has a double 46 connection, and the San Diego Padres manager picked up his 46th loss of his career versus a team connecting directly to that number 46. Also yesterday, this game was yesterday, and we have a direct connection with the day of the week, whereas Wednesday equals the number 46 in single reduction as well. So the 46s that were all across the board with the San Diego Padres manager, direct connection to Chicago and the Chicago Cubs team, as well as the numbers 32 and 23 connecting directly to the word sweep. And that's exactly what the Chicago Cubs did. They swept the San Diego Padres to stay on 23 losses and give the San Diego Padres their 23rd loss of the season. Now, we constantly speak about numbers and their relationships. Well, 23 is the 9th prime number. And as you guys see, Cubs equaling 9 in the purest cipher, whereas 23 is the 9th prime number. So the perfect team to pick up their 23rd loss, and that is a number that they share, whereas San Diego Padres equals 83. Equals 83, the 23rd prime, which has a direct connection to the number 9. So once again, salute to everybody that took part in the MLB GEMATRIA challenge that was going on over the past week. Multiple games, a great consistent win rate, as well as multiple props, including the Ryan Hoskins to hit a home run, plus 370 MLB prop that was attacked and that was successfully hit over this last week, as well as multiple other props. But that one was pretty much one of the highlights of the trip, and it was just great that a bunch of people were all over that as well. So, there was a lot of celebrations going on, a lot of information being shared. It was definitely a unique experience. I don't think anybody's ever had like a meetup at a sports book or a casino and decided to just, use this system and, basically, just see what the results would be without putting the work out, but keeping it in-house and kind of seeing what the results would be. I think it was a great experiment, and definitely in the future, I would like to do it again, probably multiple times, as well as possibly vlog it and, make it its own YouTube video and put it up and see exactly the type of reactions we get, as well as all the naysayers and the non-believers. What else can you say when we're showing exactly being at the sports book, speaking about this knowledge, doing the homework, and showing you guys the results, as well as all people seem to care about is the money. So showing you the results, the consistent outcomes, as well as showing you guys the money that's being brought in through this through using Gematria. So I think it would definitely be a unique and amazing experience, and we'll probably be one of the first channels to do it, and people will definitely probably jump on that bandwagon and copy the work. But definitely we were one of the first people to do it, and I just wanted to get that out there and say thank you once again to all the people that took the leap of faith and decided to to take part in that experiment, because it definitely was amazing, and it was an experience for me as well. So I appreciate you guys, appreciate everybody for tuning in. There was a bunch of other games we could specifically speak about, but this was probably one of the biggest ones before the trip was over. And pretty much the whole community, the whole community that joined for the meetup was all over this game as well. So salute to you guys. Appreciate it. If you're in here, click that like button. Don't be a hater. Definitely be in the minority, not the majority. Think for yourself. Continue to support those who support you. And as we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Once again, appreciate you guys. My name is Victor. I'm out of here, and I'll look forward to the next Gematria challenge that we put together. And don't forget who brought it to you first. Gematria, hashtag Gematria challenge. Tag your boy on the social networks. And, definitely look out for the next vlog that we will be doing from the sports book to show you guys the hands-on results, as well as, some of the currency that's being brought in. So salute to you guys. Click that like button. Come back, drop a positive comment. Let me know what you guys think about putting together another meetup. And, would you guys want to do it? So salute to you. Like I said, Gematria at its finest. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Have a great rest of your day.